Hello and welcome to the channel. This video we are going to be taking a look at new publication, Best of 2000 AD, Volume 1. So the back of the volume says, "The ultimate 2000 AD mixtape has arrived. Best of 2000 AD is a landmark series from the cult comic, bursting with our greatest stories for a new generation of readers. Every Best of 2000 AD contains a mix of modern classics and gems from the vault. In each edition you'll find an explosive new Judge Dredd adventure, fresh essays by prominent popular culture writers, a graphic novel-length presentation by global legends, and a vintage Dredd case. In this volume, Judge Dredd battles Muty Block Anarchy. Halo Jones escapes in Alan Moore's first masterpiece. Humanity is on the brink in the space murder mystery from Dan Abnett and Inge Colbard. Judge Anderson takes centre stage in the search for Shambhala." Boasting brand new covers from an all-star lineup of artists including Jamie McKelvey from The Wicked and the Divine and Carl Kerschel from Gotham Academy, with designer Tom Muller from X-Men, Best of 2000 AD is the essential gateway into the galaxy's greatest comic. Now, as far as I'm aware, the Best of 2000 AD is intended to be, at least initially, a run of 6 volumes, which are going to come out once every 2 months, and it costs £15 or $23 or 32 Canadian. It is designed to collect together a variety of stories from the history of 2000 AD as a sort of introduction if you've never read 2000 AD before, or maybe if you read it at some previous point but haven't read it for quite a while. This will reintroduce you to 2000 AD, or of course if you do read 2000 AD regularly and you just want this nice collection of various stories for a very good price. So what about the stories? What have we actually got? Well, we start off with a Judge Dredd story in which mutants from the Cursed Earth are now allowed into Mega City 1, which is causing some tensions. This looks to be like it was originally about a 4-part story. We've got Brink, Book 1, Part 1. This is by Dan Abnett. And in this, humanity has had to leave Earth and are all stuffed together in somewhat cramped living conditions in these big kind of floating cities called habitats. And we're following around someone from essentially the Habitat Police as they investigate some very strange cult activity on these future habitats. And we've then got the Ballad of Halo Jones, Book 1. Now this is about Halo Jones and her friends and their robot dog who live on the Hoop, which is a city off the coast of future America, and has to split apart every time the tide comes in and out. And this introduces us to the very weird lifestyle that Halo Jones and her friends experience living on the Hoop. And this is written by famous writer Alan Moore, who's known for a lot of other things which have been adapted into films. Probably the best of which he's known for is as the creator and writer of Watchmen. And I've got to say I was quite surprised that this was in here. I was expecting a couple of episodes of this. This is the entire Book 1 of Halo Jones, which runs to about 50 pages just on its own. We then have Strontium Dog, the Sad Case. So this is set in a time where victims of the radioactive strontium-90 have been born with some kind of mutation, and as a result of which the only work they can find is as bounty hunters who are called Search Destroy agents, or SD agents, or Strontium Dogs. And this follows around one of the most famous bounty hunters, Johnny Alpha, whose mutation allows him to see through objects, effectively gives him X-ray vision. We've then got a written piece, a critical essay, which runs to about 4 pages, which personally I could have done without. I'd have rather have another 4 pages of story, but that's just me. And we have then got Anderson, PSI Division, Shambhala. Now this is Judge Anderson. If you watch the Carl Urban Judge Dredd movie, you've been introduced to her. And she is one of the judges from the PSI division. So unlike Judge Dredd, who's a regular street judge, she's from the division of judges that all have some kind of psychic power, telepathy or pyrokinesis or something like that. And this is the story Shambhala, which she gets kind of visions of some kind of impending disaster for the world coming. And this is the complete Shambhala storyline, which sees Anderson teaming up with judges from a rival megacity. And this would normally be available as a collected edition all on its own. And we've then got another short Dredd story called Spock's Mock Chocks, which is probably only a single episode story, maybe 2. And just to finish it off, we've then just got a single page piece from DR and Quince's Agony page. DR and Quince, they're quite comical characters that I do like. I would have rather have left this out, this and maybe the written piece out, and I would have had a single episode of something else. I'd rather have had maybe a Future Shock. Some of those are single page ones or 2 or 3 pages long. So that's the contents. A lot of material for the price here. 2 of the stories, The Ballad of Halo Jones Book 1 and Judge Anderson Shambhala, are both available as collected editions on their own and would both be normally around the same price, if not more, as this volume on its own. And here you've got both of those as well as all the other material as well. So you're getting a lot for your money. The volume is available from the 2000 AD store as well as Forbidden Planet, and I'm sure a whole bunch of other places as well. I will put links to both the 2000 AD store and Forbidden Planet in the description down below. So that's volume 1 of Best of 2000 AD. That is it for this video. Until next time, remember, hit the thumbs up below and I will see you in the next one.